18 years since South Africa last led the continental body, on Sunday, it was the Southern African region's turn to take up the helm from North Africa. The top three priority during Ramaphosa's year-long term: gender equality, conflict resolution in line with this year's theme of silencing the guns, and climate change. While admitting that conflict continued to weigh down on Africa's development plans, without mentioning names, Ramaphosa took a swipe at outsiders who fuel conflict in Africa. An international summit on Libya in Berlin last month, aimed at reducing international interference in the Libyan conflict, has failed to bear fruit on the ground.
We must also deal with the actions of other countries outside of our own continent that are fighting proxy wars and fueling ongoing conflicts on our continent.
On the African Continental Free Trade Area, the president urged for the fast-tracking of infrastructure projects on the continent, key in the free movement of people, goods and services. On gender equality, he proposed that the next 10 years are declared the decade of African women's financial and economic inclusion. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres warned that time is fast running out for the developed world to support Africa's efforts towards adapting to the effects of climate change. The African Union will now have to focus on marshalling funds to be able to bolster the work of the underfunded peacekeeping troops on the continent, and in some cases campaign to have their mandates revised from peacekeeping to enforcement if it's to realize its dream of silencing the guns. Sarah Kimani, SABC News in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.